what's up you guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 4, Episode 14. Let's get into it.
No new leads on Shaw.
Any progress on the backlog of numbers we missed when Samaritan went on the offensive? The ones I've looked into are already dead or locked up for the crimes we failed to prevent.
Me too, but I found 3 that are open missing persons cases. I'm trying to find out if they might be connected.
Or still alive. I'll do what I can to assist, but I'm afraid the unfortunate facts of having a real life have finally caught up to me. Professor Whistler has jury duty.
I just have to try to get out of it like everybody else.
And if I'm stuck on a jury when the next number comes in?
Fusco and I can handle it.
After everything that's happened.
I was actually drafted for jury duty one time. I freaked out. Threw the letter away. Nothing came of it. Don't tell anyone.
If we're short-handed, we're short-handed. We're not bringing anyone else into this.
It's just you and me again, Mr. Reese.
I need to be excused due to financial hardship. I am negotiating a multi-million-dollar deal.
You'll be compensated for your time. $40 a day.
I hate cops. All cops. I never believe anything a cop said.
Just like I don't believe what you're saying now. Nice try, Mr. Rollins.
I don't really follow the news, so I guess I don't have an opinion one way or the other.
No challenge, Your Honor.
No challenge.
No, I can't think of anything that would prejudice me in this case. I mean, except for the larger issues with our government.
Issues?
One can't really call it government of the people, by the people anymore, can one? Because we're all being watched by an intelligent supercomputer that's slowly but surely taking over the world.
You can return to your seat in the gallery, Mr. Whistler.
That's Professor Whistler, actually.
Okay, that's our jury. The rest of you are free to go. What did I say about cell phones? You are held in contempt.
What? No, I swear it was off. That's not even my ringtone.
It seems we have a seat to fill. Professor Whistler, your number is up.
Rough. Someone wanted him on here. Maybe. I don't know. Because that guy said it wasn't even his phone.
Your phone will have a little 5K on its screen. A 5th-generation wireless technology that will make it run faster. And that 5K will be there because of Caroline Mills, the hardworking CEO of a major telecommunications firm who was gunned down in her own home by her own husband, Chad Bryson. And you are going to hear from witness after witness who will tell you that Chad, a failed entrepreneur, couldn't handle his wife's success, that their marriage was on the rocks, and that out of jealousy and greed, Chad Bryson chose to kill his wife, Caroline, rather than risk being left with nothing.
Finch, we just got another number.
I'm a touch busy at the moment.
Yeah, but I think the machine wants you to handle this one personally.
How can you possibly know that?
Because I just tracked down our new number and she's sitting right next to you. You find anything interesting?
Nothing that she hadn't already told me yesterday. She taught high school English for 41 years and then was forced into retirement. Prescriptions for antidepressants and appointments with a psychiatrist suggest that she's not happily retired.
Nothing wrong with getting a little help, Finch?
Certainly not. I just can't find any clues as to why she needs our help, which means that whatever's going on, it's probably about this trial.
Might explain why she doesn't have press clippings about this case to wallpaper in an asylum.
Yesterday, she denied knowing anything about it, telling them what they want to hear to get herself on that jury.
Looks like she's obsessed.
Perhaps she's trying to get close enough to kill Chad.
Or maybe she's one of those nutballs who falls in love with the killer and she's after the prosecutors trying to put him away.
Either way, she may be our perpetrator.
Oh, hi, neighbor.
Well,
Kind of busy, Lionel.
Yeah, I figured that when you didn't show up for work this morning, so I thought I'd lend a hand.
Trying to track down your missing 3.
Didn't I tell you to leave that alone?
You're not the only one who can pull a missing persons file, smart guy. One of your 3, his cell signal vanished in the armpit of Queens.
I didn't find a body.
But there's a bar near here until recently belonged to Elias.
Damn it, Lionel.
So I'm thinking maybe your missing person used to do business with Elias.
Lionel? I said I could handle it. Just stay out of this one, okay?
Yeah.
John, please tell me you didn't just shoot someone else.
Not yet, but I thought maybe we could keep talking.
Of course. About what?
About things that have happened.
Regular sessions. I'd be happy to, but you should know this will be more than a quick chat to make sure you're not about to snap. I'll be asking you some pretty tough questions.
Like what?
Like, who are you really? Because you're not a cop. My dad, 3 brothers, an uncle, and 2 of my aunts, all police. I've been around cops my whole life, and you, my friend, are not a cop. So how did John Riley wind up working for the NYPD? Does 9 a.m. tomorrow work for you?
Quickest therapy session ever.
Lee with Caroline, Mr. Ward?
Senior Vice President of Operations. I was her right hand. Her death was a huge loss. Caroline was infinite.
Will the company fail without her?
Oh, no. We're in good hands now with Dean Reston, our new CEO, and the 5K standard that Caroline developed is about to put us back on top. It's just a shame she won't be alive to see it happen.
Did Caroline's success make her husband jealous?
He did mention once that they'd been fighting a lot. She was thinking about a divorce.
And when was this?
2 weeks before she died.
Thank you, Mr. Ward.
Would you say Caroline was an easy person to work for?
Sure.
Exhibit A7, Your Honor, a personnel report signed by Philip Ward. Could you read to me from page 6, please?
Attrition due to stress-related illnesses, including migraines, ulcers, and mental health problems, have increased by 15%.
Stress-related illnesses. Caroline's employees were so miserable they were getting sick, leaving the company in droves. Isn't it possible one of them killed her?
Objection.
Sustained. We will now recess for lunch.
No. Karen, I said we push, so we push.
Sam is there to kill anybody. She must be planning on using her bare hands. I couldn't find any evidence she was trying to buy a weapon.
Perhaps her plan involves a method of attack you haven't considered?
I know a lot of ways to kill people, Harold.
She just pulled out a second phone. Are you seeing this, Mr. Reese?
Maybe I couldn't find out Emma's plan because she was working with a partner.
Here's lunch.
Oh, good.
Well, maybe she's not a partner after all, but an unwilling participant.
Fiona? What's wrong?
It's an allergic reaction. She's in anaphylactic shock.
She must have one of those EpiPen things on her, right?
She told the bailiff she couldn't have eggs.
There's eggs and mayo, right?
Call 911.
Emma's not the perpetrator here, Mr. Reese. Someone's trying to fix this trial, and they're willing to kill to make it happen.
Any idea who sent her those texts?
Not yet. But in the meantime, I think I know who's behind this. Looks like Chad Bryson hired some sort of a fixer to make sure he's found not guilty.
And since we got Emma's number, they're probably planning to kill her and any other jurors who get in their way. They're trying to tip the scales to justice. We're gonna tip them back.
Hello, John. Been a while.
Zoe, what are you doing here?
I do a lot of business here, especially when high-ranking officials get arrested in a hot tub with hookers and blow, and they need me to clean up the mess. So, detective, what are you doing here?
Undercover work. It's a long story.
Did you really think you could fix a Chad Bryson trial without calling me for help? Saw you snapping pictures of the jurors, and Harold's one of them.
Thanks. We can handle this.
Yeah. So, one question. If business lady votes not guilty, what's Grandpa gonna vote?
He's a cranky old man. She seems like a pain in the ass. She votes one way, he votes the opposite. Guilty.
Good guess. Totally wrong. Do you see what he's doing? He's taking a drink after she does. That's called mirroring. It means that whether he knows it or not, he has accepted her as the alpha. If she votes not guilty, he will too. You got someplace we can go work?
In the interest of getting us home quickly, I can serve as foreperson. No, actually, I like the job. With all due respect, ma'am, I handle rooms just like this one every day. And I was a teacher for many years. I know quite a lot about resolving disputes. Should we put it to a vote? Fine. Everyone for me? All yours.
Emma made her first move. You need to come out swinging.
Give him hell, Harry.
Please don't call me that.
Okay. Should we get started?
Well, this Chad person is clearly guilty. The voicemail he left Caroline shows he had motive, and the cell phone places him at the house. Why would there be a print of his shoe in her blood if he wasn't the one who killed her?
Yes. Exactly. What Harold said. This man is guilty.
Wait, wasn't Emma supposed to be pushing?
I figured as much.
There's only one person that would want to make sure that Chad Bryson is found guilty of murdering Carolyn Mills, and that's the person who actually killed her.
Finch, we've got a big problem here.
Okay, I think Harold has made some very good points here. I mean, is there anyone in this room who isn't positive that Chad is guilty?
We read this one all wrong. There's no way Chad's paying a fixer to have himself found guilty. So someone else is trying to fix this trial.
That someone probably killed Caroline.
We need to find that fixer and hunt down the real killer. What am I supposed to do?
Stall.
Okay, let's put it to a vote. Who thinks the defendant is guilty?
The hell, Professor? Weren't you all give him the chair a second ago?
I may have been a bit hasty when we first walked in the room, but I got to thinking about what's at stake here. Chad Bryson's freedom, justice for Caroline's death. And I think maybe we owe it to Caroline to take just a little more time and really think this through.
How much time exactly?
As long as it takes. Now, let's just go through the evidence again, piece by piece.
You have to change your mind.
Come on, man. This is
We're stuck
ridiculous.
here
You're
because
holding
of
us
some
hostage.
bleeding. Okay. This isn't getting us anywhere, so let's just take a break.
I couldn't be the person to decide this.
You tell us. I'm sending you a technical report on Carolyn's 5K system.
Where did you get this?
Looking over the evidence, we started to think that there might be a cover-up going on at Infinite's.
So I used some of your hacking tools to break into their servers. We found this in one of Carolyn's deleted email threads.
Well, I can see why she deleted it. It's a consumer safety evaluation for their 5K system. The cell towers were operating at more than 200 watts, producing ground-level absorption figures far in excess of the SAR limit of 1.6 watts per kilogram.
Did you not hear the part about English, Harold?
5K cell towers could microwave people. Exposure like that could cause any number of health problems. Nausea, migraine, headaches, even cancer.
Didn't Chad's attorney say people at the company were getting sick?
And I think I know why. The prototype 5K tower was built at the corporate headquarters.
You think one of the employees may have killed Caroline for making them sick?
Carolyn wasn't making them sick. She was trying to stop it from happening. After seeing this report, she said she wouldn't sell anything that's gonna hurt people.
She tried to call off the 5K deal. She would have cost the company billions.
So someone at Infinite's killed her to shut her up, and they framed Chad for a murder.
Well, this might be our someone. Dean Reston was tapped to CEO just a few days after Carolyn's death.
John?
Incoming cell phone video shows Chad Bryson in a heated dispute with his wife, Caroline Mills, just 2 days before she
Well,
was
I
killed.
think our fixer is fighting back. He suspects a mole on the jury. He leaks this, and it cuts off our contact with Harold.
The judge is having us sequestered until we reach a verdict.
No electronics, judge's orders. You get all your toys back when this is over.
Don't worry, Finch. We'll keep an eye on you and Emma and find a way to get to the bottom.
What in the world? Harold.
Where is your internet connection? Morse code. Relax. Finch. It's me. Please stop pointing that thing at me.
Don't worry. Pretty sure it's not loaded. Finch, get out on your balcony now.
Don't. Please. You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do, or someone else will get hurt. Someone whose life still matters.
No, your life matters.
No, it doesn't. Not for a while now.
I know someone's using you to fix the trial, and I know that you've only gone along with it to protect others. But we can't put an innocent man in prison. Chad Bryson didn't kill Caroline. Someone at her company did because she was about to put people ahead of a $1 billion deal. Caroline had the courage to stand up for what's right. We'll help you do the same. My friend is on his way to stop the person that's been threatening you. This'll all be over soon. Do you know who's behind this?
No, I got the jury summons. First time in my life. It wasn't a problem. It sounded like fun. How pathetic is that? The night before I was supposed to report, there was a knock at my door. I opened it. No one was there. There was a brown envelope.
Full of newspaper clippings about the trial.
Yes, and a cheap cell phone. There was a text. It said I had to get on that jury. And if I didn't follow orders, people would die.
Why didn't you call the police?
I started to call 911, but there was a gunshot. Paula, my neighbor, said that someone shot a bullet through their window. It barely missed her little girl. I got another text. The next one won't miss. So from that moment on, I just did what I was told.
Anyone in your position would have done exactly the same thing.
He didn't pick you. He didn't pick Lana or Mel. Of all the people that were in that jury room that day, he picked me. Why? Did he know something about me? Was it because I let them take my job? I love teaching so much, and I let them take it away from me just to push him for them, for him.
What else could you have done? He said he was going to hurt people, and he wasn't lying about that.
But can you imagine how that would feel? To know that something bad was going to happen, and that it was your fault if it doesn't get stopped.
Zoe, that fixer we've been looking for, he's on the jury.
So he had Emma do the dirty work, and he was watching her the whole time.
And he's in the hotel with her and Finch right now.
What was that? Jim, stay away from us.
Oh, I tried to keep my distance. That's the whole point of using honest Emma, the school mom, to persuade people instead of doing it myself. But just like the rest of your life, Emma, you screwed this up royally, and now Harold has to pay the price.
No!
Emma!
See, poor Harold couldn't stand being the odd man out. So tragically, he's about to take his own life. I warned you what would happen if you disobeyed Emma. So this one's on you.
I feel like there wasn't enough of this guy. This doesn't feel very satisfying.
Why the hell would you save me?
Because I want to see you stand trial.
Your Honor, in light of new evidence, the people are dropping all charges against Chad Bryson.
Mr. Bryson, you're free to go. And the jury is dismissed. Thank you all for your...
What evidence?
Mr. Resting, how do you respond to allegations that your company's 5K towers pose significant health risks?
No comment at this time, thank you.
Oh, that. Okay.
Quite a Beijing.
Business in China, Philip? Or are you just trying to find some place that doesn't have extradition? Preston's a being counter. He didn't know that there were problems with 5K, but you did. As Caroline's right hand, you had access to her home. And Chad Bryson, he may not have had a 45, but you do.
I know who you are, Miss Morgan. You here to make some kind of deal?
Philip Ward, you're under arrest for the murder of Caroline Mills.
Actually, I came by to tell you if you needed somebody to clean all this up, don't call me. You, on the other hand, don't be a stranger.
Hey, lover boy, you're perhaps ready to go downtown. But let me guess, you'll handle this.
We're in public, Lionel.
Look, I get it. After what happened to Shaw, you and Glasses are worried the same thing's gonna happen to me. And you know what? It might. And I'm fine with that. You don't get to decide what or who I'm willing to die for. I made my choice a long time ago. So stop shutting me out. Yo, Richie Rich, let's go.
Well, this is the most excitement I've had in quite a while. I think I might go back to teaching. And if this school district doesn't want to pay me, then I'll find one that does.
I think there are lots of students out there who could use a teacher like you.
Thank you, Harold. For everything.
Still no word from Root?
No. But I shouldn't receive another jury summons for quite some time, so that's something. I suppose.
Made some progress in our missing 3. They were all tight with Elias. So Fusco and I are thinking maybe Dominic's the reason they went missing.
I thought we agreed to leave Detective Fusco out of our business for now.
I tried. He's like a fungus. We can't bring anyone new into this. We also can't do this alone.
A conundrum I know all too well. After all, Mr. Reese, that's why I hired you.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest, Season 4, Episode 14. It was an okay episode. I don't know. It was okay. Jury type episodes, they're whatever to me. I don't know. Can't relate, sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.